As mentioned in yesterday's introduction video, I started working out around September 1st of the year 2021. And those clips you just saw were some posing after a push day. My split is push-pull legs 6 times a week, and usually go harder in the second set because I have a rest day right afterwards. Makes sense. This is how I managed to. I'll make sure to put up a picture of how I looked in 2020 April, how I looked in September 30th, 2021, and how I look like now. I basically just I lost fat, gained muscle. Comparing now and when I first started, I've gained 6.5 kilograms of lean muscle mass. I would say I'm pretty lean, like that's normal. Anyway, the exercises that I did, I first of all started with, and I suggest everyone start with this, is a full body every 7 days a week for the first month. Like just for anyone who never really got into working out. Like, I wish someone had told me this. I just got it figured out by myself. Is that you need to build the habit first about like working out and staying consistent at it. Me personally, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest my age. Like, there are definitely people who are bigger than me, stronger than me, leaner than me. But I would say I'm more above average compared to my year group. And what makes me sad, which I will make a video tomorrow or like sometime this week, that most people in my year group never actually hit the gym. And that's like very fucking sad if I do say so myself. The exercises that got me looking like this, I first of all started with a full body split. Not a full body split, just full body 7 days a week for September, October, November, December. And then I realized that I wasn't making progress in January, so I switched to push-pull legs 6 times a week. I started like, I'm not gonna give you the generic advice that everyone hears: push-ups, dumbbells, like bicep curls, I didn't do tricep extensions, like low bar dips, that type of stuff. Nothing really that special. I just ate clean, ate whatever my mom made, and yeah, just like fixed my posture, fixed my confidence. Like from the photo back in 2020, you can see my face was a lot more rounded, a lot more chubby now. I would say I have a pretty defined jawline, like one of the most defined across year 10, or my year group to say the least. And I can't just come on here and ask and tell you, oh, do this, and it will work for you, because that's the advice I listened to, and not gonna lie, it didn't work the best. I would say I made a lot of mistakes, like countless mistakes. Since I first started, it could have been way better, it could have been way smoother, it could have been way bigger, like way stronger, way leaner, and all that. But not gonna lie, I don't regret that. I don't regret that I made those mistakes, because now I can teach people, teach my friends, teach anyone who watches this what to actually do. As Hamza once said, I know I keep quoting him a lot, but I fucking love that guy. Smart men learn from their mistakes, smarter men learn from the mistakes of others. And I want you to learn from my mistakes. I would say mistake number one was I didn't bulk properly, because my main goal was to gain mass and just gain mass, gain muscle and all that. I didn't bulk properly, and like I wasn't really, I was heavy into fitness, but at the same time wasn't too invested like I am now, like, to say the least. And just overall listen to the wrong advice, which goes to my second mistake. Listening to the wrong advice and listening to the wrong people say the wrong stuff. I would say one of the videos that helped me the most was Hamza's 10 out of 10 aesthetic body guide, which like I followed to the teeth, and like which got me pretty lean, like it got me like looking pretty good and shit. And I would say continuing to that mistake is not dedicating too much time to the gym. I first started with 20 minutes a day at like, I remember it was at 3 p.m. I would stop whatever I'm doing, work out 20 minutes and leave. 20 minutes is practically jack shit, it's practically nothing compared to what I'm doing now for 50 minutes, an hour, like an hour 10 minutes, which is still not the longest, but what can you do about it? I'm still trying to improve. And I would say mistake number 3 is not having someone there to support you through it. And I would say that's a really big one. Because at first, this room is where I started. Like, I would just come here, no one would see me. I would just put on my headphones, put on some music, and just do push-ups on the floor, or like do anything like that, or anything with that type of shit. I would say the biggest thing or the biggest advantage you can have as someone who's just starting out is to have someone who also started at the same time, or like a little before you or a little after you, to help you through it. Because just in general, having someone to push you, to support you, to tell you, oh, you're doing good, oh, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that, it's a different type of motivation, I would say. Like now, I would say, like, I'm getting compliments for my physique. People are telling me, oh, you're jacked, or you're big and everything, which I guess, personally, I would say I'm not the biggest. Like I said, I'm definitely not the biggest, and that can be mistaken with body dysmorphia, which is thinking that you're still small, thinking that you barely made any progress. Like, I would say I did have that. I still sort of do. I still think I'm small. I still think like I had a lot of wasted potential, but then I snapped back to reality and actually realized that I've made some good progress and really heavily improved myself in this type of shit. My last piece of advice I would say is just keep doing it. If you're starting out, if you've never done fitness before, keep pushing yourself. Like, the best advice and the most like random annoying the worst advice the best advice there is to just do it, which is the advice that you want to hear the least, because it's really that simple. It's simple though, but not easy. There's a difference between that. It's simple in the sense, oh, just go inside the gym, the bicep curls, the lat pull downs, and you're good. That's how you get, that's a full pull day. That's the beginning of a pull day. But then you can get, once you start, you can get into like a deeper state into it. And I'm like talking to myself, like, this is the video I would have wanted, or I would have needed to see when I first started. It's just start. If you feel unmotivated, just remember why you even started. And this goes to anything in life, not gonna lie. It's just remember why you started, remember why you're doing it. He who knows why can bear almost anyhow. I don't know who made that quote. I'll probably look it up, put it on the screen. And that's about it, really. Not gonna lie, there's nothing else to it. Like, working out is that simple. Just my current split. Actually, I will make another video for that, like my current workouts and shit. That will probably be tomorrow or after tomorrow. I'm not sure. I will see. And yeah, that's it. See you lads.